The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah,
hey everybody, it's the Cup.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports Cup of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Carolina Panthers. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Yellow, on the line, right? 59. It's outfield.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg, being chased out left. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And some room to roam now. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. To throw, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down. On 2nd and 7, Newton on the move to his left. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Mahomes going to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 3rd and 2, Newton. And he finds a man, it's Olsen. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
59, check, 59. I'm
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. He gets it to Thomas. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Ian Thomas got pressed into action early his rookie season as all-pro tight end Greg Olsen went down with an injury. Ended up with 36 catches, and they definitely see him as the future once Olsen decides to hang it up and maybe become a broadcaster.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Here's Newton. The Kansas City defense, tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Back out here comes Kansas City's offense. Charles, those 2 straight home losses for Kansas City, as we said earlier, drops them to 4-2. But, you've told me you still very much believe in this team despite those 2 defeats.
I certainly do. They have to shore things up on defense, and we'll see how that goes, especially in the run game. But when Patrick Mahomes is piloting your offense and you have the weapons on the perimeter and they've got Damian Williams back as a running back, they're going to be dangerous every time they play. Still can't believe they lost consecutive home games the first time since 2015 because that's a tough environment for an opponent to go into. But this short week, Thursday night at Denver, a vital game for Kansas City. They need it in a big way.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 23. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Mahomes now on first down. And this one's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game. So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left. So he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
Now Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not? Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So a fake field goal run in for the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. All right, CD, let's have a little fun. Now that we're into October, I'm going to give you some AFC teams. You tell me quickly, contender or pretend. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I got you.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. They go play action here on first down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Check. Watch it before. Who there?
They go play action. Now Mahomes. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. So we come upon half, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Steps, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Here's Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. This is caught. Watkins. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Mahomes now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Now here's Mahomes being chased out left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. They'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
Third and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defense?
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Panthers will get the football back. Well, that was an intriguing call. You got a chip shot field goal. Tight game. Why not just take the 3?
I know that not all the old rules apply in today's NFL, and in fact, I'd love to have an analytics coach here with us right now to say why that was probably a good play. I don't know that even the analytics coach would have said that. That seemed like a bad play. Take the points there and move on.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
McCaffrey following the penalty, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Newton. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Mahomes now on first down. Out to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And time finally. Ball, and he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. On third and long, it's Mahomes. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he takes the this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 40 now on second down. Newton rolling to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20. Right?
Showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. Throwing is Newton. Pass incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. On 1st and 10, Newton. And open here is Hogan. He's got it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Running it here, Artis Payne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a second time for 6 points.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40 and down to the 29-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And down inside the 15 he goes. Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Check. I don't think you got it, son.
From the red zone now, Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down, Newton.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully. Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays. You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back. Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Dustin. And look at this, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw it here. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. He's got it to Williams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's Mahomes to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack. KC last year on fourth down, 12 of 15, third best in the league, and they're going again. Throwing now is Mahomes. He may try and run for this. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. To throw is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you, this was a fun one, just a close game. The Panthers kicker, Graham Gano, set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City coming off the Week 6 loss to Houston. Get a look at that offense in Mahomes here in a second. But in that game in Week 6, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick for Patrick Mahomes. But the Chiefs now, Charles, 2 straight losses at home, and they're at 4-2.
Yeah, just a couple weeks ago, we were ready to give Patrick Mahomes a second straight MVP, and he may still win it. He's that talented. But the struggles are... Twofold. 1, battling an ankle injury. And 2, his own defense. He's got to play catch-up ball a lot, or hero ball, as they say, to try and maintain a proper pace and stay ahead.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Now Mahomes. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. He was looking for Watkins that time. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Panthers offense set to get the football back. And this is a team in Carolina able to make the long flight home from London a happy one. They got the win in the second NFL game played at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But what do we make of the Panthers? We talked about Kyle Allen. Allen and the Panthers, are they for real?
I think that they are, and I know people look at their schedule and say, okay, the 4-game win streak. Arizona, okay, I get that one. Houston, though, is leading the AFC South and just went to Kansas City and won. Jacksonville, tough on defense, hard to move the ball against them. And Tampa, you remember, whacked Carolina in week 2. So what a great